Right, so here are some of the things that you might need to do with WeVideo to create different video projects. So I'm in a video edit right here. And the first thing that I might need to do is I might need to import some slides that I've built. So perhaps I've designed my slides in Google Slides and I want them to be static images on my video. And that means that there's no extra text popping up, there's no animations. I just want whatever is on here to be on there. I could do that by going to File, Download, and then choosing JPEG or PNG, and that will download each slide. If I have different images or video or other media that I need to import, I can go over here under the My Media tab to import. I could browse and I could find those in my Drive or my Downloads folder. And I could click that and then upload them as well. And your uploaded media will appear here. All right, so perhaps I want to put this image in right here. I can have this image right here. It's defaulting to this length, but with images, I'm able to stretch them out. So I might need a certain image to be on there for 12 seconds, and I could stretch it out like that. Hey, if I needed to insert a, let's see, that's audio. Let me find a video right here. So if I needed to insert a video, I could put that in right here. And if my video has audio, there are some different things that I can do with it. Okay, if I want to see the audio levels, I can click my three dots and click Show Levels, and you'll notice that there are these little all right, so I have this video right here. I can double click it, and I have this audio editor right here. So I could either choose to mute it and not have any of the audio of this track play, or I can lower that volume as well. I also have options of fading it in and out. So when I do that, you'll notice that if I choose Show Levels, I'm going to move this one up here. No. All right, so some things that you might need to do on here is that you might need to have an image like this, and you might need to have, maybe you need two images side by side. So in order to achieve this, I need multiple layers. Right now, I have a layer called Video 1 and Text 1. And those can both take on images or videos or text. But if I needed more layers, I can do this by adding more video tracks. Hey, if I wanted to reposition this, I can double click on it and I can drag this over. I could resize it as needed and find its spot in here. Okay, and while that's going there, I'm able to take another picture. I could again stretch it out. I can click on it and I could resize it for where it needs to be as well. And so both of those pictures can be shown at the same time by being on different layers. Sometimes I might need to add some text over these pictures as well. And I can do that by going to Text right here. And you'll notice that there are a variety of different types of text. Some of them are motion text, meaning that they will have some sort of animation on them, while some of them might just be static. So like with these titles, I could press See All, and I could see these different ones. Most of them are motion right here. So I might need something that says, I'll double click it and I'll say look at these pictures. Okay, and I can choose the font, I can choose the color and the size, and I can decide, okay, I want to move this and I want it to be down here. And I can press Save Changes. And now you'll notice that that pops up. And then again, with the length of time that I have set for this, I can stretch it out as well so that it goes along with those pictures. Another thing that you'll need to do as you're adding your audio onto here, you'll want to be able to have some sort of music going along with it, okay, to give it a little bit of an extra effect. And you can see a variety of audio tracks by going to the Audio tab. And you can preview many of these, trying to decide whether or not they go with your theme, with your topic or not. Obviously, you don't want some like angry music if you're doing something that's more informational for school. Another way that I can find this is I can just search the audio. For example, if I needed just people clapping, I could do that as well. So while I can get soundtracks, I can also get some different effects. Okay, if I needed to put in a soundtrack, I can put it in right here, and I can click the volume tab, and you can see that I can kind of adjust the volume as needed with these dots. These are like my fade in and fade out. And if I need it to get louder at any point, so perhaps I'm transitioning and there's just going to be text and I'm not speaking, I might want it to get a little louder. So maybe I'll click right there. Maybe I'll click right there, and I'll say that we'll get another dot right here so that it goes down, and maybe another dot right here. Okay, so I could say that on this part, that music is going to get a little bit louder, and then it's going to slow down and get quieter. So there's a little bit of audio editing that you can do as well, but you could also, just choose to lower the entire track if you wanted to. If you wanted the volume just to be low all the way across, you could do that as well. All right, when you are ready to narrate this, you can definitely break this up into different sections. Okay, so wherever my timeline marker is, that's where my narration is going to start. So if I go to My Media and I press Narrate, I'm going to get a screen it might ask you for permission to access your microphone the first time. And I could choose some different options. I could mute the video while recording. That way my music and anything that I have on there isn't going to play. Or I could unmute it if I needed that. Maybe I have headphones in and I need that to kind of help guide me of what to say. I can press record. Okay, always make sure that you give it a couple of seconds before you actually start talking. So now you're going to start talking, because you can always edit that later. So you can see that your video is playing right now. You could be speaking while it's going, and then let's say, all right, those 12 seconds have ended and I want to stop that recording, because maybe I don't want to do it all at once. Okay, I could save that recording, and then it's going to be put onto a new audio track called voiceover. Okay, and with voice that will play, and I can listen to it. And then if I decide, okay, I do want to cut it right here, I want it to end right here, because I'm going to transition into something else. Okay, I can move my cursor right there. I have this clip selected. I can press my scissors icon. I can click on this one right here, and I can press backspace to delete it, and voila, it's gone. Hey, finally, some other things that you might need to do is you might need to apply some different transitions when you're going from scene to scene. So if I'm going to put this guy right here, if I'm going straight across, okay, it just goes right across like that, and that's not the cleanest. So I might need to use some of these transitions. You don't want to get too wacky here, okay? But I can just insert it right here. We could see that it kind of fades and that one fades in. There are some other advanced ways to get some transitions. For example, if I have this right here, I can use these. Let me click this and click Show Levels. I could use these opacity levels. Let me get my cursor right there. I could use these opacity levels just like I did with my volume levels to kind of change the opacity, and it will start fading in and out together. So I could do that with different tracks. When you're finished with your video, you're going to press Finish, give it a name, and then you'll want to export the video as well, and we'll go with HD. You'll want to make sure that you choose the Google Drive icon so that we save this in your Google Drive and you're able to turn it in. You'll press that and you'll press Export. It will take a little while for your video to get exported, but once it does, you'll get an email letting you know that it is finished, and you'll find it in your Google Drive. There will be a folder called WeVideo.